sure if it's real, but I know I don't belong.
Whoa.
All I wanted was a home, but I don't know how to get there. Am I ever gonna make it back home to that stony gray soil and those cool soft days
Kind of hang out for a
when
bit,
I
see if anybody
felt
joins
the
up.
rain like a kiss on my face when the world was in its place.
What's going on, guys? We're gonna go live for the first time on YouTube. These guys in semis, they always get themselves lined up because they think this is an empty parking lot, a parking spot. And then they get to the right in front of me and they're like, they do the whole shake the head and just keep on driving because they know it's not an empty spot afterwards. You guys, it is so rough out here right now. I spent all Friday trying to find a load from 6 a.m. Fridays aren't good anyways. They're never good. Let me know if the music's too loud. I don't know. I can't tell with you guys. But I just I despise Fridays because no brokers put loads out on Fridays. Like there's a few that will, but they're the ones that want to pay really bad rates. Nobody, I don't know. But if they do put loads on the boards on Friday, it's for Monday. It's always Monday whenever they put their loads. And then I'll call and be like, hey, can I pick this up today? They're like, nope, it's gotta be Monday. So I'm stuck in Salt Lake City right now. Been shut down since yesterday afternoon. I did get a load though. I almost gave up, guys. I almost gave up on a load, looking at loads on yesterday, because about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I was like, if there's nothing gonna be now, there's nothing gonna be posted later. So, especially on a Friday. So I drove to a Maverick, and after every time, dude, man. Okay, sorry. That dude almost stopped to stare at me. Anyways, I drove to the Maverick and I got out and I was like, you know what? Let's just jump on the board real quick and see what there is. And I jumped on there and the first one was $4.50 a mile. And I said, ooh, hurry and jumped on there and called him. And he required 1 year. He required 1 year on the MC, but he was like, you sound legit. You sound like a good guy. Let's do it. And I said, yes. So I booked my highest paying load yesterday and it's 4.5. It's like right under $4.50 a mile. It's all local here in Utah. It's total mileage is like 170 miles, which is awesome for me. If it was further distance, it'd be even cooler, but it's good enough for me to get some money and then go home and find a different load Monday. But other than that, the loads are paying so bad on Friday. Like I called one. I was trying my best to get home Friday, try to find a load that would get me at least home for the weekend and I could deliver it somewhere else around the area. There was one. Actually, there was two. There was 2 loads that could have and would have, but I don't know if you guys have heard of like the National Shippers. Oh, what's his broker's name? National Shipper something. It's the guy who always posts cars on the load boards. His name's Bill. He always posts loads on the load boards for vehicles at the crappiest rates. And he has an iPhone. And because he wants you call him, he never answers the phone. So you got to text him. So you text him and he has an iPhone and it shows that he reads your messages. He never responds. It drives me insane. Mainly, it's probably for me because I've been like, yeah, I need like more money for that car. And he'd be like, can't do it. So I saw that car posted up on Friday. One of the cars going to into my home state, into Wyoming, and I was like, I reached out to him, and he's like, shoot me the actual cities for the destination, the origin and destination. So I did, and no response, and then it was deleted. So he must have booked it. So I had one load left on Friday to possibly get, and it was a load going to North Dakota, which is awful because there's never anything coming out of North Dakota. But I was like, I can get home, hang out for the weekend, and then shoot up to North Dakota, and then try to figure something else out. Reached out to him. It was for another car, but through a different broker. And he's like, this is what it is. This is when it picks up. This is how much the rate is. And it was like $600 for 800 miles or something like that. And I was like, no, that's not even $1 a mile, bro. I was thinking more like $1,600, $2,000. He's like, he almost kind of did the, what? He literally said, did you say 1,600? And I was like, yeah, I did. And he's like, no, the most I'm thinking about is like 700. And I was like, that's still not even $1 a mile. I was like, no, I can send the board. Thanks. I ain't playing these games anymore with these bad rates, man. Unfortunately, nobody has the same kind of like thought process as I do, but I don't know. I've taken one bad load, and when I picked it up, there was that one that went to Georgia. That one was really bad. But that's the last time I'll do that. Other than that, you keep hearing these things like the market's supposed to get better, the industry is supposed to get better, but I don't think it's going to until the election's over with, depending on who gets in. That's how I see it. Yeah, fuel prices are getting better, but again, it's election season, so that's great for us right now. We'll see what happens in November. Oh, I don't know. You guys, who we got in here? Does it show me who's in here? It does not show me who's in here. You guys, veterans, are you new? I don't really know how to. If you're new, man, how you been doing? How you guys been hanging out and handling all this? I'm not. Obviously, we're in the slow season. January to March is just horrible. But January was actually pretty good for me. So I'm hoping March will be the same as January. You know, it ended good. Hopefully, it started good. Hopefully it ends good. The middle is bad. What are we? We're almost into the second week of February, and I can't even tell you this, guys, but I made I don't even want to tell you this. My first week in February, I made $1,250. That's not what I made. That's like, those were the 2 loads I picked up. So technically, I probably made nothing or a negative because I had to pay fuel. That was. So how did that start? I drove down here. I drove down here from home last weekend on Monday. I left Tuesday. No, Monday. I left Monday. I'm trying to remember how the week went. Yeah, I left Monday. I got down to Salt Lake, couldn't find nothing. Nothing, dude. I don't like. It's just the quiet season, the slow season, whatever you want to call it. There was nothing posted in Salt Lake City this last Monday. So Tuesday morning, I finally got a load. Shot me down to Vegas. It was 2 loads actually. I got Vegas. The only the only 2 loads I got this week. Down to Vegas and then down to Cali, and then I was in Barstow, and there was just nothing. So I just went back to Vegas. I was like, I'll try to find a load in Vegas back up to Utah. Nothing. There's a story behind how I'm back up here in Utah. The video's coming out for that. I'm not going to disclose that on this live. So I got back up here to Utah Thursday night, Friday early morning, like midnight, 1 o'clock Friday morning. Because I don't know if you guys were traveling at all on I-15 on, let's see here. What was it? Yeah, it was Thursday evening. I-15 was horrible. There was people in the ditches. The roads were just bad. Fog, snow. It was awful. So that's why it took me. It's usually a 6-hour drive from Vegas to Utah, to Salt Lake City, and it took me 8 hours. So I got into Salt Lake City at 1 o'clock, and I just slept outside the Air Force Base. Delivered that, got my load, and then now I'm just hanging out. Hopefully Monday is going to be a little bit different. Hopefully you guys are all doing a little bit better than I am, and just we all just got to hang it out, you know, hang tight, hang tough. Other than that, appreciate you guys if you guys are following me on this platform. I'm slowly but surely figuring out this whole YouTube thing. And somebody commented on one of my videos saying, oh, I got another hotshot YouTuber. And that's not what I want to be. I don't want to be one of those guys who like try to post videos on like what hotshot is and what you got to do, this, and this. Because I don't know, you know, I'm learning. So I post videos on like how my weeks have been, how my loads have been going. That's about it. I mean, I posted my hot shot video, my setup, my non-CDL setup, and it's not a very good one because, like I said, I'm learning. I'll get better. I'll make some better content for you guys, have it be a little bit more interesting to watch. But yeah. How long you had your... Oh, dude, there's comments. I'm sitting here rambling on. There's comments. I apologize. Zach, how long you had your MC? I've had it since December 1st is when it went inactive. I started the whole process back in August of 23, and it finally all went active in December 1st. So almost 2 months. What is that? December? Yeah, 2 months. A little over 2 months. Jojo, it will pick up, but bro, it's hard to get good loads with a new authority. You're telling me, man. Oh my goodness. It's either a load you can definitely book, but the rate is like 30 cents a mile, which is, I'm not going to do that. It's either going to be a broker that is questionable with you and it's like $1 a mile, which is still bad, or it's a broker who has been in this business for a long time and now will no longer work with anybody with that doesn't have at least 6 months. Like there's one I even reached out to who said to me once, I sometimes I'll call the same broker that denies me just to see what they say, and one of them one time said you need 6 months. The other one said a year, and then another one said 90 days. That's Mate M8 in I don't know where they're based out of, but a lot of their loads come out of Utah, so they might be based out of Utah. I don't know, but if you find a certain broker, they always tell you different things out of that brokerage, anyways. But yeah, man, it's rough. And a lot of these guys out here that have been out here for years will like kind of blame us for taking what we can and what we can get. I mean, it's just we're paying our dues, you know, for the first 90 days to 6 months. We gotta do what we gotta do to survive. Greg, hello from Indiana. Feel your pain. I'm just starting it. It's rough, dude. Just hang tight. Ride it out, man. We all of us news guys just gotta ride it out. Why didn't you lease on till your MC gruesome age? I didn't know that was I didn't know that was a thing I could possibly do. I mean, I guess I kind of knew, but so I'm not new to the industry. I've been truck driving since I got my CDL right at the end of 2015, and I've been driving big rigs. And my goal has always been to be an owner op. And I honestly jumped into this way too early to be an owner op. I made a game plan to start in 2025, but I wasn't sure how exactly the market was going to be and if it like was even going to be around with how the world's going and how the trucking industry is going. I just didn't want to miss out. You know, I've always wanted to be an owner operator, so I just jumped right into it. Did I have the $15,000 to $30,000 in my bank like a lot of guys say you should do? No. I literally spent everything I possibly had to get my trailer, all my equipment, and my fuel cards, everything to get out on the road, which isn't smart, but we've been staying, you know, above water and still making our payments, our bills, and having money to still live and have fun. I don't know much about how leasing on to let your MC grow. So I was told, this is why it's really hard out there because some guys will say this, but some guys will say that. I could have had my MC started right at August, September-ish time. Maybe just pushing it back to October. I'll just say October. That my MC could have started had I known I had to get insurance. I didn't know that. I read somewhere and then someone told me, no, you don't need to get insurance for your MC to be active, which is false. You have to have insurance. So after I got my insurance, I realized I didn't want to spend, I'm $1,300 a month on insurance for no reason, to have my MC stay active and then work for somebody else. If that's how it doesn't work, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about that. Edmund, keep your head up. Play your own game. Don't worry about what others are doing. It's a grind, but worth it. I agree with that. Just gotta do what I gotta do to. Man, this sun set real fast. I just gotta do what I gotta do to stay positive, and God will get me through it all. That's all I got. The very beginning of this, I told God, this is all in your hands. That's how I see it. And so if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If it does, then great. The not worrying about what other people do, I get that. I agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, whatever they're doing, if they're doing something that they are doing something better than me, I would love to know and love to learn from it. And then there's people that are doing it who are doing it wrong, and you should be the one that steps up and kind of lead them along. For an example, before I started my owner op life, like the last run I did as a company driver, a CR England guy walked over to me and asked for me to help him with his tandems on his trailer and help him. So it was weird because he was older than me, and I had to explain to him on how to properly slide your tandems. And so, but I get what you're saying. Like, don't worry about other people, what they're doing, like money wise and all that good stuff. So I agree with that. Like, I shouldn't think about that. And that's the thing. A lot of these guys on these YouTube channels, they'll be like, they'll post with a picture on their screen, their thumbnail, like, made $12,000 this week, like, and then instantly it makes everyone want to jump into the hot shot world. People like that. I don't like that, because some people will make that if they're a CDL setup. If they're non-CDL setup, it's going to be hard to make that, but you can. At the same time, you don't make that every week. Like, the most I made was pretty good. It was definitely close to 20 grand my first month. Not a week. I wish. That'd be awesome. But my first month was 20 grand. And it can be done. It's just, you can't. I feel like you have to be out here. As a new MC, you have to be out here every day. You can't drive a week, take a week off, drive a week, take a week off. You can't do that. There's a lot of guys out there that say that you can do that. Not me. I don't see how you can do that. Jojo, love how you pray and read your Bible and prepare for battle every day. I'll keep you in prayer, brother. Hey! I'll keep you in prayer too, brother. Man, I've been... it's hard because I want to, like, share that with you guys in my videos, but I wake up all the time so early in the morning and it's just too dark, and I feel so bad because a lot of you guys are, like, appreciating it, and I appreciate that. There hasn't been any hate regarding, my faith and everybody else's faith, and it's been awesome. It's been an awesome journey so far with my YouTube and my videos, and I love it. God's good. So I'll keep you in prayer. Put on the armor of God, brother, every day. But I don't know what else you guys think. I don't know how long I should make this video, how long I should be live for. I kind of need to go eat dinner. It's getting to that time of day. So if you guys got anything else to say, drop it down in the comments and we'll discuss it. But I might end this real quick so I can go eat. I appreciate all you guys following me and in this journey, and jumping on here with me and commenting. It's been great. It's been fun. I really want this platform to kind of grow, and I want it to be positive, inspiring, and God-driven. So, yeah. Other than that, I'm editing my next video, guys. I'll probably end on that, on this. The next one's being edited. I have one, I think, done. It's just, I don't know what's going on with these platforms with editing videos, because I just downloaded this new one and it's already having issues, and it, like, won't save. I go to save it and, like, it says error, won't save. And it's just kind of upsetting, and I need to find either a proper, decent one, or I don't know. I thought this was a good one. My second one I've been using. So it's almost done. I'll get that one ready, and I'll try to get it posted tomorrow, and then I'm editing the next one. I'm so far behind on videos, so I apologize. But other than that, be safe and take care, Greg. Hey, you too. Keep the shiny side up, boys. Well, God bless, bro, and stay in the Midwest. Still a freight triangle. I know, it's just hard to find the freight here in the West to get there. I'm trying, man. If there's usually... The only place I can find in the Midwest that's from out here is maybe Iowa. Like, so far what I've seen, that's decent enough to get out there. But, yeah. You guys stay safe. Shine side up, rubber side down. And I will catch you guys my next video, okay? Hopefully I can plan on, like, when I want to go live. I think I might do weekends on live, so... We'll go from there. But other than that, stay blessed and God bless you guys.